Welcome to Business 204 Business Statistics. I'm your professor, Dr. Annie No, and in this video, I'll provide you an overview of our course and a tour of Canvas. So here we are on our homepage, and I have some quick links here for easy access. So if you need tutoring through our STEM Learning Center, you can click here. If you want to see what our required textbook is and how to obtain it, that's this link here. Throughout the course, we work on a group project, so you can access the instructions or the assignment links through here. And there are a lot of terms that we learn in this class with symbols, and so for convenience, I've created a glossary for reference here. So over here on the right is our scheduling information for the course. We meet on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 10:15 a.m. in SAN 505, plus 3 hours and 20 minutes of online content, which is primarily lecture videos that you have to watch in preparation of coming to class. Now, I do hold student hours or office hours. These are on Tuesdays and Thursdays right after our class in the same room for convenience, so you can hang back to do homework, ask questions, work on the group project before you head off to your next class. I also hold office hours on Wednesdays from 9 to 11 a.m. up at the Oceanside campus, or you can meet me via Zoom during that time frame. If none of these times work, we can also schedule an appointment. So at the start of each week, I will send out an announcement that lets you know what to expect for the entire week. That will appear as well at the top of the homepage, and there'll be an announcements link over here on the left once I send one out. It doesn't appear right now because I haven't sent anything. To access the module of the week, I recommend clicking on the modules link here. That will take you to all of the modules. Or if you scroll down, you can see I have the module quick links here as well for each week and the corresponding chapter. Note that I don't open all the modules at once. I usually open one or two at a time. There's also the calendar over here on the left that you can turn on for the class so that you could see when assignments are due and when we meet. And then over on the right side, a to-do list will appear once assignments are coming up. To access the syllabus, there is a syllabus button here that I'll show you in a moment, but you can also download a PDF version of the syllabus from the front page here. This is a hybrid course, meaning that half of the instruction is online and half of the instruction is in person. Combined, as a 3-unit course, you are expected to invest approximately 18 hours per week. That includes time coming to class, doing the readings, watching lecture videos, homework, quizzes, the team project. And so make sure that you have the appropriate bandwidth for this course. Some students spend more than 18 hours, some students spend less, but I'm here to help guide you to keep pace with the course so you can successfully finish. Let's go ahead and click on the syllabus button here, which takes you to the course syllabus page that has an introduction to the course, my contact information. Again, I've got the PDF version of the syllabus here that you should download and review carefully. But then hopefully this looks familiar. This is what you should have seen in SURF. There's the course description, the course details, the course learning objectives and student learning outcome for our course, which is after successful completion of the course, students will be able to summarize, analyze, and interpret statistical data using technology for business problem solving and decision making. So as you scroll down, you'll see the course objectives. So these are all the things that we're learning in this class. But more importantly, if you scroll further to the course summary, you can actually see everything that's due throughout the entire 8-week course. I have everything set up already, so you know what to expect in terms of deadlines and assignments. Going back to our homepage, I'll go ahead and click the modules button here. Now, once you're on the main modules page, the first module you'll see is called the Course Orientation and Resources module. So you can see I've got a welcome message here, more information about me, and the weekly expectations. So you'll just want to go through this first module, which has lots of resources that will help you prepare for this class. I'll also go ahead and walk you through the weekly expectations. So this course is structured using modules to help you keep pace with the course. But it is your responsibility to check for deadlines that are listed in the syllabus, announcements, and Canvas. Again, I send out announcements at the start of each week. You'll see me twice a week, and I provide lots of reminders live in person, but also via email and through the announcements. So again, as an 8-week class, there's a lot of content to be covered. We do about 2 chapters a week, so it's important that you keep pace. Prior to attending class, in order to prepare, students are expected to watch the lecture videos while filling out the practice problem worksheets that I provide and taking the reading quiz, which is just the concepts to make sure we're all on the same page. Now, I provide the worksheets. It will help you take more targeted notes so that you're not writing everything down. It will help you focus and give you examples and the step-by-step instructions on how to solve the problems. Now, our class sessions are intended to focus on the application of your learning. So we'll be discussing student questions about concepts. We'll be working through problems. We'll be working in Excel. So we'll do lots of Excel in class. And we'll be working together on a group project where you apply all of your skills. I do not lecture in class. That's why it's so important that you watch the lecture videos in advance and bring the worksheets to class in case you have any questions, but I'll be working through problems to reinforce your learning. So the general structure of each week, again, we do about 2 chapters a week, is to watch the lecture videos while filling out the worksheet. I will have these printed out for the class and give them to you during the first week. So don't worry about printing them out, but you can, by clicking on the arrow here, download them so you can view them in advance. Some students like to use their iPad or tablet to notate on, and that's fine too. I'll accept that as well. And then you need to upload your practice problems worksheet into Canvas each week. So that will let me know that you're watching the videos, that you're filling out the worksheet, but also encourage you to complete it because I let students bring their worksheets for their exams. So doing these worksheets will help you study and help you prepare for the exams. In addition, you need to take the reading quiz for the chapter that we're working on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So for instance, if on Tuesday we're learning chapter 1, you need to have the reading quiz done for chapter 1 that day. You can finish it any time in the day. Some students like to take it before coming to class. Then when they come to class, they bring any questions they have and I'll help you out. Some students like to take it after class, after they've had a chance to hear more from me and their peers about the concepts. And note, you actually get 2 tries. So after you do your first try on the day that the quiz is due, you still have a second try if you want to improve your score. The quiz with the highest score gets saved. Now, on Tuesdays and Thursdays when you come to class, bring any questions you have, questions about the lecture videos, things you filled out on the worksheet, questions you might have about the reading quiz, and then we'll do hands-on work using Excel, MyLab Statistics, and again, that group project that we have for the course. And then on Sundays, your MyLab Statistic homework assignments are due. These are worth 20 points per chapter. They are unlimited attempts, so that doesn't mean you need to keep doing the assignments until you get a perfect score, but rather use the multiple attempts until you feel comfortable with the learning process. Some weeks will include additional assignments related to the team research project, which I will always explain and introduce in class and provide some class time, but the expectation is that you will do the work outside of class as well. Now, for my assignments, deadline, and late work policy, all individual assignments, not including exams, have a 1-day grace period. So what that means is if you need an extra day to work on something, you don't have to tell me, just take it. If beyond the 1-day grace period, I will start to contact you and ask you what's going on and check in to see if you need any help from me. The group project assignments are considered late if submitted after the due date, and exams do not have a grace period. So if you know you need an extension of some sort, please contact me as soon as possible so we could figure it out together. Now, I do allow retakes and resubmissions. So what that means is if after an exam you decide I didn't do so well and you want to retake it, you can, but you can only earn up to 80% on that retake. And you have to take it within 1 week of me returning your graded exam. As for revisions, that has to do with MyLab Statistics homework. So let's say you don't get a super high score on a homework assignment. You can go back into the homework and redo it to improve your grade up until the last day of class. So that's just something to consider if you want to keep pace, but don't want to get stuck on a chapter because you want to move forward. Now, if you need to do an incomplete grade, you have to consult with me no later than the last week of the course or the finals week. I will only offer incompletes if you have attended 75% of the course, have a C or better at the time of request, and there's been some unforeseeable emergency accident or illness with documentation, and we have come to an agreement on how to complete the coursework. So I'm going to go ahead and click Next. In our class, the required textbook is the Business Statistics, A Decision-Making Approach with MyLab Statistics, the 11th edition. You can get the combo card from the Miracosta bookstore. So you can order it online and they'll send you the information for the combo card. It's $107 for a 24-month access. And why it's called a combo card is that you get the ebook through this, you get access to MyLab, but also when you register your MyLab code in Canvas, you can also claim the loose leaf pages, so the physical text to get mailed to you if you like to have something physical. The other option is that you can order the ebook with access code directly through Canvas using the instructions below here. It's $2 more for 18 weeks of access, and you don't get a loose leaf option. So really the best option is the combo card through the bookstore. Please do not buy or attempt to buy the book from Amazon, Chegg, or eBay, or any other website because it will not have our unique access code to MyLab Statistics. I encourage everyone to take advantage of the 14-day free trial to access all the materials, the ebook, the homework. And on the first day of class together, I will walk you through how to get the free trial. Note that there are no refunds after you buy the textbook, and you do need the book by the first week of class to do the assignments. If you are part of EOPS, there may be textbook vouchers available to you, so please make sure to check with the EOPS office, and I have a link here for more information if you want to apply to the program. Now, as for the required technology, you need to have access to Excel and Internet. Miracosta does offer Microsoft Office 365 for free, which has Excel in it, so I've got links here and a video on how to do that. You can also use any of the campus computers like at Oceanside and San Elijo. And depending on if supplies are still available through the library, you can check out a laptop. Please note it is not possible to pass this course without MyLab Statistics and Excel. Scrolling down, so here are the instructions on how to register for MyLab. And please note that it is kind of finicky with Safari, so if you're running into any trouble, please use Chrome or Firefox. Please do not try to register through the publisher's website. You have to register through Canvas. So here are the step-by-step instructions on how to register for MyLab, but I also have a video below down here. So here we're back to the modules page. I'm going to go ahead and click on the little triangle here to minimize that first module. And so you can see I have some of the modules open already. So in week 1, we will cover chapter 1 and chapter 2. And so the way I lay out my modules is the first link is going to be to the lecture videos that you have to watch before coming to class. Here's the reading quiz that you have to take that day that chapter is covered. And then the homework that's due on Sunday, right after that. In that same module, then you'll see a section that says class content. And anything that we're going to cover in class, I will have right in here. So then everything you need for that chapter, that week, is organized in these modules. It's not required to take a look at the class content in advance because I'll be covering it in class. But if you're curious, you're welcome to check things out. So then as you can see, on Tuesday, March 26th, when you come to class, we will be working on chapter 1. And then on Thursday, March 28th, when you come to class, we're going to be covering chapter 2. So again, in preparation before coming to class on Thursday, you need to watch the chapter 2 lecture videos. There is the chapter 2 reading quiz, which you could take before or after class that day, but it is due on that Thursday. Again, there's the chapter 2 homework, but that's due on Sundays. And then again, here's the section on the class content for that day. So I'll have materials that we're going to be working on. We're going to be doing some Excel that day. I'll be explaining the group project and talking about any other assignments. Now you can actually already see I have week 2 open. So in week 2, we are doing chapter 3 and chapter 4. So again, we're doing about 2 chapters a week. Let me go ahead and show you what a lecture video page looks like. So I'm going to go ahead and click on chapter 2. So there'll be a hyperlink to the PDF version of the lecture if you want to download it and have it in front of you. Here's the practice problems worksheet. Again, I will provide printed versions in class. You don't have to print them, but I always provide a soft copy here because I've had students that ask for it for whatever reason. Now you'll notice I have multiple videos. I don't do one long lecture video. I break them out by section or subject. So you can see I've got 3 videos here for chapter 2. And so these videos are anywhere from 5 minutes to 20 minutes, depending on the topic. And then if you scroll down in the later chapters, you'll see Excel videos as well, and an Excel file. And I give instructions on, how to access Excel and things like that. So some students like to sit and watch all the videos in one go. Other students will watch a video and take a break and then come back and watch the next video. So figure out what's best for your learning style and then do that. And then if you scroll further down, you'll see some additional modules like extra resources. If you need a refresher on PEMDAS or want some more Excel and statistics tutorials, I do have extra credit opportunities. And then at the end is the group project resources and assignments if you need to access something real quick. But in general, whenever you have something due for the project in a particular week, those links will be in the weekly module. So just trying to put things in multiple places for easy access. But if you ever can't find something, just ask or email. I'm happy to send you the link or point you in the right direction. So I look forward to meeting you on Tuesday, March 26th. And if you have any questions, just let me know.